Good evening and welcome into tonight's news. His Majesty the King, accompanied by the Crown Prince, departs the kingdom on a working visit to Belgium. The Cabinet approves the establishment of a comprehensive legal regulatory framework for dealing with virtual and digital assets. And the Foreign Minister stresses the importance of stabilizing the ceasefire in Gaza and delivering immediate humanitarian aid to all parts of the Strip. Hello and welcome again. His Majesty King Abdullah departed Jordan on a working visit to Belgium. His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein will accompany His Majesty on the working visit, which starts on Tuesday. The Belgium visit will follow a short private visit. His Royal Highness Prince Ali ibn Hussein was sworn in as regent in the presence of cabinet members. The Cabinet has approved the establishment of a comprehensive legal regulatory framework for dealing with virtual and digital assets within a year. The decision aligns with the tasks and programs of the National Council for Future Technology, which His Majesty the King directed the Prime Minister to form earlier this month. The decision comes in response to the changes in the global banking sector, particularly with the introduction of virtual and digital assets, which provide an opportunity for Jordanian youth to engage in the digital economy. Minister of Foreign Affairs Ayman al-Safadi said Jordan's position on the displacement of Palestinians is steadfast and unwavering. In a press conference with Acting Special Coordinator for the Middle East Peace Process and Senior Humanitarian and Reconstruction Coordinator for Gaza, Sigrid Kaag, Safadi said Jordan's principles are clear and its commitment to ensuring Palestinians remain on their land is unwavering. He clarified that the solution to the Palestinian issue must be found within Palestine and that Jordan is for Jordanians and Palestine is for Palestinians. He further emphasized that Jordan continues, under royal directives, to deliver as much aid as possible to the Gaza Strip. Earlier, the Foreign Minister said Jordan was not part of the arrangements for Gaza prisoner swap deal, which the Kingdom has supported and backed its full completion. In a post on X, Safadi emphasized the necessity of fully implementing the deal, consolidating the ceasefire, and delivering immediate humanitarian aid to all parts of Gaza. Safadi said Jordan did not stop either of its two nationals who were released in the prisoner swap deal from entering the Kingdom, and that they will enter if they decide to leave Palestine for the Kingdom. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces continue a large-scale operation in the city of Jenin for the sixth day, killing at least 2 Palestinians, including a 2-year-old girl late last night. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society said the 2-year-old girl had sustained an injury in the head from live ammunition shot by Israeli occupation forces in a village south of Jenin. Israel has been launching a massive raid on the Jenin city and its refugee camp, killing 16 Palestinians and forcing 1,800 Palestinian residents to leave the refugee camp. And in the Gaza Strip, 4 Palestinians were wounded early today by Israeli occupation forces' gunfire west of the Insirat refugee camp in central Gaza. Local sources said the incident occurred when Israeli forces opened fire on a gathering of civilians as they were waiting to return to the northern Gaza Strip as per the ceasefire agreement. Gaza's Civil Defense Agency said tens of thousands of displaced Palestinians were being blocked from returning to the north of the territory as an Israeli military barrier. Moving to Lebanon, Israeli forces killed 15 people in South Lebanon today as a deadline for their withdrawal passed and thousands of people tried to return to their homes in defiance of Israeli military orders. Lebanon's health ministry said another 83 were also wounded in numerous locations in the south as a result of Israeli attacks on citizens while they were trying to enter their still occupied towns. The Israeli military claimed its troops operating in southern Lebanon fired warning shots to remove threats in a number of areas where suspects were identified approaching the troops. Thank you so much for your time.